me! Help me!
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
We made a very strong point of trying to stay true to the original film, which was a real jungle with real actors and a real guy in a suit. So we tried to stay true to that and be faithful to that.
What I really loved about the original movie was that it was a sort of a hybrid film. You had what started off as a traditional commando-type Arnold Schwarzenegger action film, where you fall in love with the characters and you're following them on this journey, and then it starts turning into a science fiction alien-type picture.
The first Predators was groundbreaking because nobody had ever seen that whole mythology of that animal in the first one was so fascinating. The fact that he could see infrared. So that's the neat thing about the first one that broke so much ground with people.
The visual effects have gotten better, more sophisticated because that's where technology's taken us. But at the end of the day, it's what is the story? Because that's really what people want to come and see.
This one we wanted to do sort of the same, go back to a character-based movie where the predators could easily just be the characters themselves. They could kill each other off before they got to ever meet one of the creatures. So we wanted to have that sort of tension within a group, uneasy alliances, and get it to a point where you almost forget that there's going to be creatures in the movie.
I'm here, kill me. Come on!
We had a few lines of dialogue and a few beats that we paid homage to the original film with. But at the same time, we did try to do something that was a standalone film. So though there are nods, we didn't want to, ride on his coattails or anything.
This planet is a game preserve. And we're the game.
Robert had written a draft, I believe, in the 90s, and based on that draft, Fox had approached two screenwriters to refresh it because all of the ideas, though very original and strong at the time, some of the ideas had been done since.
Mine really couldn't be done. It was more Avatar than Predators. I mean, there was a lot of creatures and there was a lot of things going on the planet. He wanted to take it just more about the hunt and more about the chase and more about the suspense of that. So it was a cooler direction. It was much more economical, not just financially, but really story-wise. It was more economical and cut to the bone and cut to the emotions more. So it was a good choice.
I was really in love with the concept, though, of the most dangerous game, of hunters being hunted. And I thought that was something that was very appealing. Well, this film is about predators, alien and human. I think that's what the beauty of this film is that the monster isn't who you think it is. And a lot of times we point fingers, but sometimes you just have to look in the mirror.